G'day guys, it's Nick here. This is Boo, our common or bare-nosed wombat. And today's video is in response to another wombat video that's gone viral in the last day or two. If you haven't seen it already, there is an American woman who has put up a video of her catching a baby wombat, posing for the camera, laughing her head off and letting it go. If you haven't seen it, I'll put a couple of clips of it up here, but it's pretty horrible stuff.
Look at the mother. It's like, oh, it's chasing after her.
I got a baby wombat. Alright, let's let him go. Come here, mama. Come here.
So, as you can see, there is a lot wrong with this video. For the start, it's just plain idiotic. Like, it's annoying animals for the sake of annoying animals. But, on top of that, I have three major issues with it. The first one is actually the stress. Now, obviously, these animals are both distressed, but to relate it into human terms, all mammals, but wombats as well, have a very strong bond between mother and baby. A baby wombat spends 3 years with its mum. It's always within a few meters of its mum. These guys have a very close relationship. So for that few moments, when that baby goes missing, what that mother is experiencing is likely not unlike what you or I would experience if somebody took our kids from the park. There is millions of years of biology telling her a predator has taken her baby, and she is quite rightfully freaking out. The baby, you can also see, is crying. It's crying out for mum while this lady laughs her head off. So it's a great deal of stress. Now, it's not just stressful, it's also dangerous. You see, marsupials are prone to a condition that we call capture myopathy. Basically, once stress gets to a certain level, it can cause irreparable damage that can actually be fatal. It's why wildlife carers and things, when they have to catch animals, everything is quick and efficient. We don't mess around with them. It's not a good thing. The second major issue with this video is while she claims that the baby found the mother again, if it didn't, if mum had her freaked out and ran off into the bush, that baby then has to go into care. Now, fortunately, we have amazing wildlife carers here in Australia, but we cannot take this for granted. You see, wildlife carers here in Australia receive no funding from the government. They look after the animals with their own money. They put in a huge amount of time. Now, a wombat spends up to 3 years in care before it's released, and during that time it averages between $2,000 and $4,000 if there's not complications to get it out to release. It also needs around-the-clock bottles. It needs infrastructure like an enclosure that we're in. It is not a small endeavour. To risk placing that burden on a carer, taking up the resources that she could give to actual wildlife in need because you wanted a social media video, is downright stupid. But, again, there is a strong chance of that mother and baby being split up and that baby needing to come into care. The third major issue is it's downright illegal. Now, whether or not you think there should be laws about how we interact with wildlife is kind of irrelevant. You see, there is laws. So, currently, it's against the law. It's the same reason why, even as a wildlife educator and somebody who's licensed to catch venomous snakes from people's homes, we cannot actually even publish the videos of us capturing a snake from somebody's home for educational benefits. Now, if you've seen this video, there's not even an educational benefit. I mean, illegal or not, if somebody was trying to teach you something, you might be able to let it slide. But this is just for laughs. So, yeah, it's stressful. It's irresponsible, it's illegal, and this woman should be punished the same way that anybody else who's messing with wildlife should be. Especially, she claims she's a biologist, she should know better. Now, on a less angry note, I actually can't blame somebody for wanting to get up close and personal with wombats. These guys are amazing. I think they are really underrated. They're kind of the koala's poor cousin. But there is a responsible way to do it. There is lots of zoos and wildlife parks in Australia we can get up close with wombats. You could volunteer with shelters, all sorts of things, which not only is not stressing out a wild animal, it could actually, at the right place, promote the conservation or channel funds into the conservation of these animals. So if you want to encounter wildlife, be responsible if it's in the wild, or go to a zoo or wildlife park or shelter. Do it responsibly, guys. Let's leave wild animals as wild animals. Let them be. Other than that, guys, please, thank you for watching. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Check on back. Between now and then, be nice to wildlife. And as always, have a good one and take care.